being mom. And she goes, it can be incredibly overwhelming. Oh my gosh, I just need a break. And then we find out she's had a full-time nanny for 5 years. She takes the kids to
Meant obedience, late night texts, sudden requests, zero boundaries, no personal time, no private life. It was like joining a
nanny that the couple have been relying on for some time wants
private institution where one wrong word could end your job and erase you overnight. Even more disturbing, applicants were told that their access to the children would depend entirely on Meghan's mood. There were no set hours, no natural affection, no freedom to bond. Everything was controlled, timed, and observed. The nanny almost declined, but one chilling line in the paperwork made her stop. All activities within the residence are subject to observation. She thought it was just security talk. Oh, how wrong she was. When she finally arrived for what she thought would be a simple interview, she was shocked it wasn't an interview. It was an audition under surveillance. The Sussex mansion looked flawless, like something straight out of a home magazine. But it was so quiet, unnaturally quiet. No laughter, no running footsteps, no sign of children anywhere. She was told to go about her trial day, tidy up, observe routines, stay calm, no one mentioned the cameras, but later she realized every single movement was recorded. Hidden cameras caught everything, how she walked, how she smiled, even how long she paused before answering a question. This wasn't about security, it was Meghan's way of studying potential staff. She analyzed them like characters in her own reality film. Too confident? Unmanageable. Too quiet? Not engaging enough. It wasn't about finding a nanny. It was about finding someone who could disappear perfectly into her curated image.
Markle and Prince Harry had got through 3 nannies in just 6 weeks, and that's because working for this couple is incredibly difficult.
When Meghan finally silences. Tight smiles. The kind that hurt more than shouting ever could. Harry would mention his mother's warmth. Meghan countered with independence and privacy. Behind the perfect photos, two worlds clashed quietly, and the winner was always Meghan's vision. Gone were the traditional uniforms. Gone was the royal structure. What remained was a brand new home that reflected one thing only: Meghan Markle. Harry tried to adjust, but people close to the couple noticed something shifting. His natural warmth began to fade. His spark, the easy laugh everyone once loved, slowly dimmed under the weight of constant image control.
The agency creates a list of potential hires. You meet with that nanny. Then you have to meet with another one of Meghan's assistants. These are two separate auditions. Then you sign an NDA, which grants you access to Harry and Meghan. So this is the third.
The nanny, caught in the middle, began to realize she wasn't working for a family. She was working for a brand. And love, in that house, seemed to require permission. But then, among all the whispers that circulated around the Sussex home, one rumor stood above the rest, and no one dared to mention it out loud. The nanny began to notice something deeply unsettling. She worked long hours inside that mansion, yet something was missing. Despite her constant presence, there were no signs of an expectant mother, no doctor visits, no maternity clothes in laundry baskets, no signs of baby preparations at all. At first, she brushed it off. Everything frozen in time.
He has specifically been instructed to hide Harry and Meghan's identity from the applicant. They just want to make sure you're comfortable working with Meghan because of her reputation.
The silence became louder than any noise. Staff walked carefully, watching every word around those omnipresent cameras. Nobody dared to question the emptiness. One housekeeper whispered the words that haunted the nanny forever: "Everything here is managed, even what we're meant to believe." And in that moment, she understood. The public saw a happy family, but inside those walls, it was all just performance. The nanny's doubts turned to conviction. This wasn't a home, it was a stage. When the Sussexes Netflix documentary finally dropped, she sat down to watch it like everyone else. But for her, this wasn't entertainment, it was personal. The shiny montages, the glowing family shots, none of it looked real. The rooms, different. The sunlight, different. Even the layout didn't match the house she'd worked in. "That's not our house," she whispered to a former staff member. At least, not the one we lived in. The Netflix scenes rolled on Meghan cuddling Archie, Harry laughing in that warm California light, the sound of birds and children's laughter echoing softly. To the world, it looked perfect, but to the nanny, every second felt off, too neat, too filtered, too unreal. She paused the video, staring at one frame, Meghan, sitting cross-legged on the floor, toys scattered around her. The internet saw a devoted mother. The nanny saw a set. The furniture was wrong. The window light came from the opposite direction. Even the walls had a slightly different tone. Each frame wasn't a memory, it was a message. A marketing campaign disguised as a life. As glowing headlines praised Meghan's relatable family energy, the nannies stared at the pictures in silence. away.